Welcome to Lost in the Lakes, and this is a one-night review of the Hilliberg Enan. So this is the first night I've stopped in this, and the second time I've pitched it. And it was quite a windy night last night, and the wind was blowing this way. Really surprised of how this thing works, and how it's the design on it's been thought out. So let me give you a little quick tour. So this Hilliberg Enan, I'm sure people have seen quite a lot of these tents online and the reviews of them. Just give you a quick circle around things that I've noticed one night in the tent. Now, it's a lot wider in person, which gives you that good sized vestibule. Yeah, looks quite good. Now, this is second hand to me, so I've noticed when pitching, so this peg here, this is all one piece, so you can determine the angle of this if you want. So if you flick it down like that, so I've seen a few kind of reviews, and they all seem different angles and stuff, but I think if you let it pitch where it's at, it's all right. You've got these little tabs here, so you can actually pitch another two more guys, which actually gives it a good, I don't think it's for safety, but it makes it a lot more taut. Like if you look at that, it's quite loose. Give that a bit of a tug and it really tightens up the tent. This curl-on fabric, this is Hilliberg's 1000 curl-on, which basically means it's a slightly lower breaking strain. I think it's 8 kilos on this one. Still quite good for what it is. The whole tent weighs 1.2 altogether. Well, in fact, if you go on Ultralight Outdoors, they've weighed each individual part, and I think it's under 1.1 kilograms. The cords here are thinner than the solos. Again, this is kind of what I'm comparing it to. Yeah, I got it with the ground sheet. I do prefer having a footprint. Just gives you a bit more space to deal with. Pardon the mess, this is after a camp. And yeah, this 9mm DAC pole, same as the Solo red label. This is a yellow label, so they say it's 3-season, no snow loading, but I would imagine no really heavy winds either. It was reached about 20 miles an hour last night, and I was pretty comfortable in it, and didn't really have any panic. I did double peg it. By the way, these are the pegs that come with the tent, and I just bought some MSR groundhog pegs just to give me a bit more safety. Plus there was a lost peg, so I just bought a set, and what I'm doing is I'm using the groundhogs as the guy ropes, just because they're a slightly better peg for digging in the ground. And yeah, good height in it. Like I say, I'm 5'8". Sat on a mat. I've got about 2 inches of clearance. These mesh on the side, so despite being 20 miles an hour, there still wasn't much wind in the tent, even though the wind was actually pushing right through here. And yeah, slight bit of condensation on the inside, but nothing too much. Slept about 8 hours, so I had 8 hours in the tent, sealed up And yeah, these these are really reflective. I went out in the middle of the night and sort of shone my head torch back, and you could see everything basically. Yeah, so nice, good tent. So despite being uneven ground, the tent still pitches quite well. Quick look with me inside it. Right, there we go. So that's me with about 2 inches of clearance, sat down. I mean, you never sort of sit up straight in a tent anyway. Always seem to be stooped over. This ground sheet is the same as the Actos, so it's the Enan and the Acto. So if you do have an Acto, you don't have to buy another ground sheet, so you can swap the two between. The green colour is quite a dark green. It does stand out a bit more than the brown that Hilliberg do, but not enough to be concerned. It's not like the red. That's my first night review in the Hilliberg Enan. This has been Lost in the Lakes, and we'll see you in the next one.